What's up YouTube, FuelUp727 back at guys with another video, and as you can tell, we are indoors. So, without further ado, today's video is going to be more cosmetic looking mods. So, it's going to be for the 2014 Ram I have. So, little backstory here. I bought some LED headlights and LED headlights and new headlight assemblies. So we put those on. They're aftermarket, so they're not going to work right, but we got them working right. We have them adjusted. They do look pretty good. I'm not going to show you the lights themselves. We're going to take a peek, and it's cold, so I'm just going to show you through a window what the new headlight assembly looks like and how that relates to what we're going to be doing today. So don't know if you can tell. Let me go outside. But these are different. So my stock ones have chrome in them, and this is a blacked out edition or blacked out model. So there's not black. Stupid snow. What? Almost slid. So now that we know that the old ones got replaced and that those are cooler, so today I'm going to show you guys or explain how you do this, because what we're wanting to do is either paint match this part. Well, actually that's all we want to do. We want to just paint match these, so then the truck can have paint matched headlights. So I'm gonna bring you guys over here. So we're gonna bake them. Essentially, we're going to bake the headlight assemblies. So by doing this, you're going to heat up the sealer or resin that are holding the lenses on, which is keeping it a closed unit. So baking them seems to be working better. That's how I did these. Usually people use heat guns and just heat around one place at a time to start prying it, but you're going to risk breaking the lens. So we're going to put them in the oven for 200. The temperature we'll set. We're baking it, and then you would lower it down to 200. Well, close enough. So we'd bake them for 10 to 15 minutes. So 10 to 15 minutes you'd want to bake them. So that would heat them up enough, and it's going to be hot, so you're going to wear some form of glove that won't get heat saturated pretty quick, so your fingers will be okay. Or just use an oven mitt. I used an oven mitt and it worked out fine. And then I'll also show you the tools you'll need, or closely related tools you'll need for this job. So we're going to come back over here. So this is what it looks like whenever you're trying to do this headlight assembly out, bulbs out. So we got it out of the oven. If you guys can tell, I don't know about any other manufacturers, but Dodges have these tabs that are stuck in here, and this part, this little thing I'm touching right here, That's the resin or some kind of sealer they used all along the side of this lens. So what I took was a pick and a flathead screwdriver. I went in here because it was warm, so everything's easy to move. Like this right here, a sealer. That's rock hard right now, so heating it up will help you out a lot. That is a must-do thing. So you get a screwdriver, you start prying the sealer away, and then as you can tell, this line, I cracked the lens, so that will end up happening. Just be on the safe side. Make sure you're trying this on a pair of headlights that you don't want to use, or just something laying around just to practice with. But you take your screwdriver and your pick, you work it out, especially this area. I had to go in at an angle and then pry the plastic out, and then I had to try and pull it. So you do that pretty much around the entire headlight assembly, and then you have the entire lens out. And as you can tell, that's how strong this stuff is. Even when heated, I couldn't really get that off, but we got it off. Okay, now the next order of business, after the lens is off, these will still be in here. As you can tell, that's where they belong, because there's a groove. So these were actually up in here like that. And also on this side, don't know if you, yeah, there you guys go. This tab fits, I had it, fits right in that, right there. So you be careful because you have more on the bottom, these tabs. So what you want to do is, it'll still be warm, so you're able to just pull it, and then you work it out. And then I know on my truck it had these orange lenses that sat in here. You come from the back side, and it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 tabs that you're able to just push through. You push through here, and then it comes out this way. So got these out because going to get these paint matched, we don't want anything on here, and I'm gonna try to do it with a spray can, because I don't know how much it would cost for a shop to do it, because I also want my grill paint matched. But then we're just left to the actual housing itself and the actual reflector part, because these are reflector beams. But fun fact, so this has like a little harness inside of the light assembly to connect your low beams and your high beams together into a series circuit. But another fun fact, this is your adjuster to tilt your headlights up or down. So, and that is like a Torx bit, but that's how you adjust them. And then you're gonna have to do the same to whichever side you started first, left or right, and then you do the other to the opposite lens. And then I don't know about putting it back on. I'm just gonna try and fit it in here, and then trying to figure out what this sealer is, or just silicone basically, maybe just fill it in the groove, and then when I go put my lens back on, just put it in there. so it'll hold in there and it'll be weatherproof. But yeah, so remember, put it in the oven for 10 to 15 minutes. If it hasn't come apart in 10 minutes, you leave it in an extra 5 minutes. Just be careful it's not touching anything in there. Put it on a pizza pan or any kind of pan, and then put it in the oven so it's not going to burn anything, or it's not going to melt on something it's touching. Take it out with an oven mitt. Use the oven mitt to work around the light assembly as you start trying to pry the lens from the housing apart. And then once you do that, whatever I think there's Hondas that actually have a couple bolts holding this part in. I could be mistaken, but that's what I've heard. So just be careful, don't get burnt. But yeah, so we're going to try and paint match these to my truck. Now my truck is like a metallic flake gray steel. I don't know, it's a weird color. All I know is that when the sun shines, it's got a hint of blue in it, but it's not a blue listed color, so it's weird. But I eventually want to get these paint matched and then get the chrome paint matched and see what it looks from there. Now if anybody has any ideas on how much it would be to get a grill paint matched, let me know, because I'm really looking to try and get it done like within $100 or a couple $100. And I just need to know if people have done the process of getting their bezels or grill paint matched, because that's something I'd like the truck to look pretty cool with that. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to comment below. I'm interested to see if you guys have done anything like this on Rams or any kind of vehicle you have. Make sure to subscribe. I'll catch you guys next time.